Hi guys. Hey, do you like riding at night as much as I do? I think getting out on the trails at night gives that trail a whole new perspective. It's kind of fun to get out there and see it in a different way. Key things when you ride at night is to have good illumination. I want a light that's really bright. I want it to light up the trail. I also want to see out in the periphery and see, along the edges of the trail. But even more important than that, I also want to make sure that it has sufficient battery life to get me out there and back, so that I have some light on the way home as well. So, when I ride at night, I use two lights. I use one mounted to my helmet so that I can see into the corner when I turn into the corners. And then I also have one mounted to my handlebars. I usually have a 1200 lumen mounted to my handlebars, and I put a 750 mounted to my on my helmet, and just makes it for a fun experience. That battery life is super important though. Getting out to the end of the trail and then you see that red light flashing on your light. That is not a good feeling. You have to get out your flashlight on your phone and fumble your way back. Never done that before. Anyway, ROCKBROS reached out to me and asked me if I'd consider reviewing one of their bike lights. It's a 3000 lumen. It's the RHL 3000. Kind of excited about that. That's a lot of illumination. I'm interested to see how this will work. So I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to show you what's in the box. I'll go out and I will try it out on the trails and just see how it holds up, how it will work on a mountain bike, and then also see what kind of battery life it has if it gets me out to the end of the trail and back and still has some battery life remaining. Anyway, I'll give you my feedback after I have a chance to get out and use it. Let's go. Okay, this is the ROCKBROS RHL 3000, and this is the package that it comes in. So let's unbox it and see what's in it. Like, we have the light, which is pretty stout. Here's the mount. And then we have a adapter for smaller bars and the mount for your bars. That mounted up on our bars later. Then we have the charging cable, and it looks like some anti-slip material to mount to your bars, to put between that and your bars, and between that and this clamp that mounts your light to it to keep it from slipping. And then this little hex wrench adapter. So there's the setup and an instruction manual. So there is what it comes with. Okay, I want to try something different now. I want to try. Okay, that's, no, I want that one off. And then I want to try this one. Oh my gosh, look at the difference.
That's what we used to ride with this.
Yeah,
Here.
that's as bright as that gets.
Nightlight?
Yeah, that's with, okay, that's that one. There's with my headlamp on. Then here's this. Oh my gosh.
And then
That's
mine.
crazy.
That's yours, here's mine.
Yeah, it's more of a white.
Yeah,
so I love the light. I'm not crazy about the mount. I think ROCKBROS has done a great job on this light. There's a couple things I really like about it. It has a low beam and a high beam. And when I say that, I'm not talking about light intensity. I'm talking about it has this broad, wide beam that kind of emanates and is lower down onto the trail, and the other high beam extends out down the trail further. Both are incredibly light, incredibly bright. They are about 1,500 lumen apiece, and they really light up the trail. I never felt like I overran the light. And the other thing I really liked about it is the fact that I don't even feel like I needed my helmet mount light because the light lights up the corners. I never even noticed that I had my helmet mount light on because this light was so bright I couldn't even see my helmet mount light. The one thing that I would recommend maybe as an improvement is to provide a mount that has a thumb screw attachment so that you can swap it from bike to bike. I like to change my lights on whatever bike I'm using, and this one requires an Allen wrench to take it on and off. But overall, pretty impressed with this light, and especially for the price point. I'm telling you, Jay, I might as well not have the camera, or I mean the helmet mount.
That's just blurring everything out?
Yeah, I can't even see that one. Because this beam's wide.
Yeah.
I like it. That gets kind of western.